how could an entrepreneur apply competitive excellence from a volleyball coach into their life or business?
Well, I think you start by really making sure you're very clear about a number of things. One, make sure you're clear about who you are and what you stand for. You know, Shakespeare had it right. To thine own self be true. And I think any kind of real leadership is nested in self-awareness, self-control, authenticity. You know, that leads to the opportunity to maybe at times lead, and then maybe you get to be a leader down the road. But you got to be true to you and really clear about what you stand for and what you're looking for. Then you need some clarity around what you're hoping to achieve. And I say hope because, like we said, the opponent has something to do with that as well. And then once we've identified what we hope the outcome will be, well, now what are the behaviors, what are the skills, and what levels of execution do we need to give ourselves the best chance of achieving that? And, you know, the way to consider that, like I'll use a volleyball analogy, but, you know, Covey uses big rocks and little rocks and sand, right, as his time management principle.
Right.
I think it's also a really good way of expressing, trying to figure out what really matters relative to the real time crunch that we all face around where we should put our time and energy. So back in the day, you know, we were talking about the 2-27 team at BYU that I got to be a part of. And you know, we worked a lot on blocking. And we were the number one blocking team in the nation that year. We were 2-27. So clearly blocking didn't correlate at all to outcomes. But it turns out serving and passing and siding out matter a lot. So we started putting our time and energy into different things, and all of a sudden we had different outcomes. So I think for our listeners, you know, you've got to be really clear about what matters most, what is going to help you to achieve the goal, and that's where you want to put your time and energy. And if you've got those things under control, well, then maybe you can start worrying about your little rocks and your sand. Then you got to commit to the work. Obviously, we talked about working hard and working smart. Bring out the best of your team. You know, don't worry about being the best one on it. Be the best one for it. And then this idea of, hey, mistakes are going to happen. Can we forgive and learn? Can we get that piece of information and apply it next time we compete? Move on.
Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.